Can you just talk a little bit about what has happened this morning? How long did it take to get the jury to go to the deliberation?
Well, this morning, Judge Arun Subramanian, who's been the judge in this case, he instructed the jury. It's called a jury charge. He went through point by point with the laws that Combs allegedly broke with these charges and how they should consider them, giving them instructions about how to handle it. And it's just, Arthur, it's a day that, like, a lot of people thought, would never come at some points, because this trial is gone on for almost 2 months. So, there were dozens of witnesses, and then about 11:30 they moved into the around that time, not exactly, but right around that time, they moved into the jury room to begin deliberations. He's the judge. I want to say something about him in terms of the charges, because he's been very much trying to keep everything on track in terms of time, giving both the prosecution and the defense time when they needed it, giving jurors time to take breaks when they needed them, and just making sure that the whole movement was leading up into this day. And here we are, they're deliberating.
Did he spend any sort of emphasis on any of those 3 categories of charges, or was it pretty even?
I think more time, I wasn't watching it on the clock because I'm like listening and taking notes and everything, I think that the most important one was the RICO, because that's the most serious one that comes with the heaviest penalties, that could come with life behind bars if he's found guilty of that, or certainly decades upon decades. And there's one RICO, there's counts, and a lot of people are confused about this too. There's 3 charges, but there's a total of 5 counts. There's one count on the racketeering, which is the RICO. There's 2 counts on the sex trafficking. There's 2 counts on the transportation across state lines for prostitution. So that's your 5 right there. So they have to consider each one separately.